Now, Brandon, favorite player in Ohio State football history?
So my favorite player in Ohio State history is kind of random. I mean, it's not going to be anyone else's favorite. You could easily go with guys like Eddie George, Orlando Pace, Zeke, Archie. Like there are so many different guys that you could go with. My personal favorite more is one of those just like memories type thing. I've talked about this on our show. He's the first Buckeye that I actually remember as a kid. I believe I was around 9 years old, and he was like the first guy that I remember watching. When you go back and look at his stats now, like you would probably be disappointed with the production from him. But in my mind, like he was the greatest running back ever. So my favorite Buckeye of all time is Carlos Snow. Very random.
Say that.
Yeah, I mean, it's just very random. It's not, like he wasn't this dominant player. But as a kid, he's the first one that I remember watching, and he was the running back, and he was just making plays. I don't think he ever rushed for more than 950 yards. But so like in today's day and age, it's not really going to cut it. But as a kid, I just loved watching him, and he kind of helped me get into becoming a Buckeye fan, along with guys like Big Daddy. And, there's a few of those guys that were all around that time, Steve Tovar, that kind of brought me in and taught me to be a Buckeye fan from a young age. So it's totally random, but Carlos Snow is my guy.
You're right, Brandon. I've done the same thing. I've gone back years and years later and looked at Carlos Snow's stats, thinking of this is a guy that at the time it just seemed like week after week after week, he was just tearing through Michigan State, Iowa, Illinois, Big Ten defenses for $140, $160, $135. It just seemed like it was like clockwork every week, and he was just a workhorse. Well, maybe a little bit more sporadically than what we remember out of Carlos Snow, but had a very productive year or career at Ohio State. And I think, between Robert Smith being the guy as a freshman in 1990, and then he was away from the program for a year, Carlos Snow had the big 1991 season, and then it was back to Robert Smith in 1992. But they just had a glut of really good running backs, several who moved on to the pros. Obviously, Robert Smith had a prolific pro career. Then he had Scotty Graham, Raymond Harris at the time, all in that 1990 to 93 run.
Yep. I mean, Raymond Harris was another one of mine that I loved watching him. And then he went on to, I believe, the Bears and had a few decent years there. So, I mean, that was just me as a kid. And those were the guys that I watched.
Yeah, Raymond Harris, I believe, hit up BYU for like a 270-something spot on the ground in a win in the Holiday Bowl before that almost broke Keith Byers' record that obviously was eclipsed by Eddie George just a couple of years later. All right, favorite player, Carlos Snow.